School mascot. Lisa needed a job to pay for a car. She needed a car so she could get to school and other places more easily. Lisa saw an ad looking for a school mascot. It was paying $12 an hour, which was a lot for a high school student. She went to the tryouts. The interviewer asked Lisa why she wanted the job and why she thought she would be a good fit. Lisa said that she was very proud of being a tiger and would love to get other students excited about the school sports teams. Lisa found out that she got the job. Her first day of work would be at the football game tonight. When she got to the football field, she put on her costume and her tiger head. It was smelly and hot inside. She kept thinking about how she needed a car. Then, she overheard someone say that it would suck to wear the tiger costume. Lisa felt bad about the job. Lisa's high school football team won. The crowd got up from their seats and cheered. A lot of people wanted to take a picture with the tiger. Lisa spent an hour just taking pictures. After the day was over, Lisa thought about how much money she made. It was the only thing keeping her going.
The telescope. Come and look at the telescope I got for my birthday.
That's neat.
Yeah, now we can look at the moon. Did you know that the moon is the Earth's only natural satellite?
No, I didn't know that. I thought the moon was a planet.
Well, a planet moves around the sun, but a satellite moves around a planet.
Oh, I see. Can you see other planets with your telescope?
Sure, I can see 2 planets close to Earth really well.
Which planet is closest to Earth?
Mars is the closest planet to Earth. Many scientists believe that Mars once had rivers and oceans just like Earth. Mars has 2 moons.
That's cool. What is the other planet near Earth?
The other planet near Earth is Venus, but Venus has no moons.
Do you think people will ever be able to visit Mars or Venus?
Maybe someday people will be able to visit Mars, but not Venus because it's too hot.
Well, at least we can see them with your new telescope.
Friendship Day. Friends are an important part of our lives. They help us in many ways. Do you tell your friends that you are glad they are your friends? Everyone should tell their friends that they are special. Did you know that there is now a special day just for friends? This day is called National Friendship Day. The first Sunday in August was chosen to be National Friendship Day in 1935. This holiday is not as big as Christmas or New Year's Day. However, it is still a special day. People are usually too busy to visit their friends often. But this day is different. On this day, people take time to tell their friends how much they care. They write cards or send emails to their friends. They may also call their friends, no matter how busy they are. People hug their friends or spend time with them. There are many ways to show you care. You need not wait for a special day. Call your friends right now.
A hero. Joy, Samantha, and Maggie were walking around town. The weather was nice, everyone seemed happy. Just when everything seemed perfect, the girls heard a scream. "That man just took my purse," an old lady shouted. Joy ran after the man without thinking. She was a professional track runner, so she was fast. She caught up to him easily. "Hey, give that bag back," Joy demanded. The man tried to run away, but Joy snatched the bag away from him before he could. A police officer saw the whole thing happening. "I can take it from here," he told Joy. Joy thanked him. "Next time, don't run after criminals. You might get hurt," he said. Joy gave the bag back to the old lady. The old lady was so happy and called Joy a hero. She took out her wallet and gave Joy $50. Samantha and Maggie were impressed with Joy. "You did a great thing, Joy," Samantha said. Joy blushed. She didn't feel like a hero. The next day, the city newspaper wanted to do a story and interview with Joy. Joy decided to do it, because a little part of her wanted to be famous.
Life seems unfair. They say that good things happen to good people, and bad things happen to bad people. This doesn't always feel true. People who have done great things die before they should. It makes life seem unfair, and it is sometimes. People who do bad things get away with it, sometimes. Eventually, people's deeds catch up to them. Sean was a good person. He volunteered every week at the animal shelter. He was nice to everyone, even strangers. He took care of his grandparents. Good things should happen to him, right? Unfortunately, Sean just found out that he got laid off at work. This is unfair. However, losing a job when he needed it badly made him very motivated to look for a new job that paid well. Eventually, he found a great job as a teacher in China. Lizzie was a bad person. She stole people's credit card information, yelled at waiters, and used all her friends. Bad things should happen to her, right? Well, Lizzie happened to win $200,000 from a lottery. This is unfair. Justice was served eventually. She was sued for credit card fraud, and had to use the money she won to hire a lawyer.
The acne problem. While most teenagers had acne, a condition where one gets a lot of pimples, Melinda had great skin. Her skin was perfectly smooth with no flaws whatsoever. She thinks she got her smooth skin from her parents. She also might have smooth skin because she drinks a lot of water. Having acne is tough because teenagers care a lot about their appearance and what other people think of them. Having acne can cause people to feel bad about themselves, shy away from others, and not go out. Melinda doesn't have this problem, but her sister, Ivana, does. Ivana didn't understand why she had acne, because no one in her family had it. Ivana ate fairly healthy, too. She felt like she was just unlucky. Because of her acne, Ivana felt insecure about herself. It was hard for her to be confident. She always tried to avoid attention. She barely talked to anyone. Ivana decided to try Proactive because she kept seeing it on TV. It ended up improving her skin. It was less red and bumpy. Meanwhile, Melinda got her very first pimple, and it was on the day of her big speech in class. It was horrible timing. That's the thing about pimples though, they just appear out of nowhere.
An outdoor exhibit. Do you like photographs?
What kind of photos?
Photos of plants and animals, for example, or mountains and oceans.
The sort of photographs a nature magazine would publish.
That's right.
Of course, I love nature photos. They are very beautiful.
Some of them are very colorful.
Yes, most nature photos are so interesting. Sometimes I buy nature magazines just for the photos.
Me too. I like taking nature photos with my camera, but they are not very good.
My photos are not good. Either famous nature magazines only publish very good photos.
That's true. People must be very talented to get their photos published.
Yeah. Why are we suddenly talking about photographs? Is there an exhibit somewhere?
How did you guess? There's an outdoor exhibit going on right now.
Really?
Yes. Nature photographs from all over the world are on display.
That sounds great. I would love to see it.
Me too. Would you like to go with me?
Sure. How about Sunday morning?
Okay. It will be fun to see all those photos.
People are different. There are more than 7 billion human beings in the world. Each one is different from all the others. No two people look exactly alike. People from one country may look the same in general, but they are not totally alike. Most people in Vietnam have straight black hair and black eyes, but they all look different. People in America have straight hair, curly hair, or wavy hair. Their hair may be black, brown, yellow, or red. Some people have brown or gray eyes. Some have blue or green eyes. Even people in the same family look different from each other. We all think differently. We all like different things. We like different kinds of food and different kinds of music. We also like different styles of clothing. Wherever you are different from everyone else. Nobody else looks just like you. Nobody has your thoughts or your talents. There are more than 7 billion people on Earth, but none of them are exactly like you. You are one of a kind. Moving schools. Catherine was moving schools because she was being bullied at her old school. She liked the teachers, her classes, and her friends at her old school, but the bullying was so bad. The girls would call her mean names, trip her, and embarrass her in front of other classmates. They bullied her because she was an easy target. Catherine wore a hearing aid as she was disabled. Catherine's new school was a private Christian school. She had to wear a uniform and pray between classes. Catherine was okay with praying, but she didn't like the uniform. She always liked expressing herself with clothes. Now, she could only wear the clothes she wanted on the weekends. Although there were no bullies, her classmates were hard to get along with. Catherine felt like her personality was so different from theirs. Her classmates were very studious, quiet, and kind of boring. A mystery man. Ed Kane was a teacher at Middlebury High School. He taught math. He was known as the Mystery Man. No one knows anything about him or his life. Ed wants to keep it that way. He didn't want to be a teacher. He wanted to be an astronaut, but things didn't work out that way. He came to Middlebury to teach, not to get to know the students. Even though he wasn't the happiest or friendliest teacher, Ed was always willing to help out his students if they needed help, but if they asked about his personal life, he would turn them away. One of the troublemakers in the class, Matt, asked Ed what his plans for the weekend were. "I don't know," Ed said. "Mr. Kane, tell us something about yourself," Matt asked. "That's enough, Matt," Ed said. It wasn't that Ed was embarrassed by his lifestyle, but rather, Ed just thought that students should focus on math. If he got too friendly with them, they might think of him as an easy teacher. Ed was married, with 2 kids and 1 guinea pig. Ed's hobbies included golfing and swimming. Ed was a very intelligent man and only had 2 close friends.